Okay, I'm going to show you all how to derive the IS curve. As you remember, the IS curve comes from the goods market. So when we're deriving the IS curve, we want to start with the equilibrium in the goods market equation. So as you remember from chapter 3, we have the demand on the y-axis and output on the x-axis. We have the 45-degree line, and everywhere on the 45-degree line is where demand and output are equal. The next curve is the ZZ curve, and with the ZZ curve is where you have consumption, business investment, government spending. So in this chapter, we're not assuming that investment is autonomous, but we're assuming that investment is a function of sales and interest rate. So if business sales increase, then businesses will want to invest more in machinery and equipment. So it's a positive relationship. But with the interest rate, since businesses are borrowing for interest-sensitive items, if the interest rate increases, then they'll be less likely to invest for different items. So it's an inverse relationship. So going back to the curve, if you want this ZZ curve to shift upward, it would deal with an increase in consumption, business investment, government spending, or you can have a decrease in interest rate. And if the interest rate decreases, then investment will increase, and that will cause the ZZ curve to shift upward. So again, if the ZZ curve shifts upward, this is due to a decrease in interest rate. Now, if the interest rate increases, then you have a situation where businesses want to decline their investment. So then that will cause the ZZ curve to shift downward. So that will be a shifting down in the ZZ curve. So an increase in the interest rate will cause investment to decrease, and which will cause the ZZ curve to, right here, shift downward. Okay? Now this is important because let's say this investment curve does shift down. Now your equilibrium level was first at A, and now the curve shifts down here to B. What happens is that your output now declines. So what this means is, as the interest rate increases, this will cause investment to decrease through the shifting of this curve right here. And now your new equilibrium output level will also decrease. And this is important because this is how you want to derive the IS curve. The IS curve shows a relationship between interest rate, I, and output, Y. So if you look at it, interest rate is increasing and output is decreasing. So to draw this IS curve here, which is basically, IS is the equilibrium in the goods market. So the IS curve will have to be downward sloping. So for the interest rate, if the interest rate in this situation goes up, the output goes down. Okay? So again, this curve right here, the top graph, is utilized to show you that this IS curve at the bottom is downward sloping. Take care.